You guys are in for a Facebook takeover today. Let me tell you, Carrie Roberts-Smith and I, who is the TrimTea master, we're just like laughing our butts off. So hopefully this is as funny as our pre-warm-up has been. She is fabulous. Carrie's team pre-sold when TrimTea came out 600 boxes of TrimTea. They weren't even able to fill all the orders. So far, that was with how many? 7 people, you said? Okay.
Yep.
Now we have about 20 or 25. How many are on board now?
Correct, about 25.
And you already have another 600 boxes pre-sold when it comes back in stock.
Yes.
So, I mean, other than the fact that we're all slightly hating you because you were a massive reason that it went out of stock, let's talk about this. Because first of all, I'd have put you in this group, Carrie, because you're not with nutraMetrix. Your major is not health and nutrition. Look at you. I really did my makeup today, and your makeup looks 20 times better than.
Aw, you look gorgeous.
Thank you. But you're the motive girl. Like, that's what you're known for. You've really branded yourself. So why did you decide that TrimTea was going to be something that you were going to work with?
Well, it kind of was a perfect storm because we are working on the brand new Motives MBBA program, and I was honored and privileged to ask to help create that program. So I took a trip to Greensboro to head to corporate, and while we were working on this, we had a meeting with Marty. I'm throwing Marty under the bus. So during that meeting, Marty mentioned casually that we were having a slimming tea coming, and he didn't give us any more information. And I was literally crawling out of my skin in that meeting because a year ago in August, I discovered thermochrome. I'm, less than 2 years into the business, and I'm a product of my product, not just Motives, but, the shopping annuity in general. So when I tried thermochrome, I had amazing results with that product. And when I love something, I share it with people. Social media is a big platform for me. So when I heard about TrimTea, I got super pumped because, for one, I absolutely love tea. I drink tea all day long, and I was like, okay, this is something I'm going to get excited about. So then when we heard the meat and potatoes of the product at International, I literally lost my mind when Dr. D and Dennis were on stage and they were going over TrimTea. I was salivating at the mouth. I was so pumped. So what I did was I started chatting this product up with my team immediately. Chatting this product up in our Facebook group where we do a lot of communicating. We do a couple live videos a week where we do interactive stuff together. And so being a Motives girl, it doesn't limit you to that particular line. We know that we're so blessed to have such a unique business here that we don't have to just focus on what we're doing. But I knew what a huge product this was going to be across platform for everybody. So I just stepped outside of that Motives realm of things and just really ramped the team up on, even if you personally don't have any weight to lose, so many Americans do. And this is a 1 time a day product that everybody can get behind. So it was just an easy thing to start talking about with the team before the product launch.
Amazing. And so, okay, team effort. You communicated on Facebook groups.
Yes.
That's how you did it. Not everyone bought in the first time, but now they're listening to you. What was the most effective thing that you did to pre-sell? I saw a lot that you were doing on Facebook, but was it all of your Facebook efforts, or were you doing stuff around town, text messaging, calling? What did this speak?
It was one single live video on Facebook. And I'm going to tell you that how duplicatable that is, because yes, I have a lot of clients. I have a lot of followers that are very loyal to me, and they really, I could sell ice to an Eskimo as far as they are concerned because they trust me. So there was apprehension in my team, 1, because people are afraid of live video, and 2, because Carrie, I don't have the clients that you have, and our base 10-7 strong doesn't require you to do that. We have a small share of customers and have a lot of people that are extremely successful with just duplicating the base 10-7 strong. So I'm going to use one of my girls as an example. Her name's Jewel Wacker. She is a Motives gal as well. And she said to me, I'm scared to death to do this live video, but if you tell me I need to do one, I'm going to trust that that's what needs to happen. And she said, I've never done a live video before. This is going to be my first one. I watched your live video 17 times and I took notes, so I think I'm ready. So I said, you've got this. I'll be there on there live with you. You're going to do great. So she basically duplicated the information that I did. And what I did was I duplicated the information Dr. D gave. I watched her video from International several times. I took notes. I poised myself in that video. So when I started talking, I sounded like I knew what I was talking about, even though I'd never even tried the product. So I empowered Jewel to do the same exact thing. She did 1,250 BV worth of pre-orders the first round. And she's already got 64 people ready for the second round. And so multiple boxes with these people, because we're selling in a system. We're selling in that 10-week system. And that's how the numbers are so high, because we're not selling an individual box, although we've seen amazing results, you guys, within the first week of TrimTea, which we're all, stupefied over. But it's somebody who's never made a video, somebody who does not have a lot of clients, somebody who was scared, and the magic happens outside of your comfort zone. So when somebody tells you the magic is in live Facebook interaction with people, you'll notice Instagram's live now, YouTube's live now. It's all about being able to interact like we're doing right now. People want that live interaction to make them feel like they're part of something. Anybody can sit and watch a video in private after the fact, but to be on something live and feel that excitement and that momentum, it's a game changer. And then everybody's like, I want it, I want it, I want it. And when they see other people saying, I want it, put me down, I'll take two, they're like, well, I'll take 3. No, I'll take 4, because they're just like one-upping the person, above them. So it's exciting and it's duplicatable. You don't have to get super fancy and dressed up to do a live video. People want to see somebody that they can relate to. So if that means you've got your hair up in a messy bun, or you are just coming in from working in the yard and you're like, I have got 5 minutes, but I'm so excited, I've got to share something with you. Don't mind all of this. People are going to go, what is it? I want to know, So it's building that excitement and anticipation with people. That's what really launched this.
Outside lighting, and nothing's quieter than your car. I'm always
exactly. Car lighting is always fantastic.
And it's like, no one's there to bug me. I can lock the doors. I've had my husband a lot of times like come and knock on the window and be like, are you okay? And I'm like,
not
now. That's amazing. That's so cool, because you taught something simple. Were you doing anything to kind of break some algorithm hacks, and were you guys all commenting on each other's posts so it showed up in news feeds?
I do encourage the team to do that. Whenever somebody posts something that has anything to do with the business, I do encourage them not just to like someone's post, but to even just put wow or awesome or something to, like you said, play with that algorithm. But it really, we haven't had to manipulate anything. This product is selling itself. If you can understand the fundamentals of what this product actually does and do your homework. A lot of people, they're just copying and pasting what somebody else is doing, but they're not comprehending. So I'm a student, and as soon as I saw this product pop up in the back office, I was in Unfranchised reading about it. I was finding the studies before there was a link on the TLS blog. I was doing the homework myself, because I don't have a business unless I know what I'm talking about. And so I just encourage everyone, we have such incredible tools at our fingertips. So if you can't get to a product symposium, if you can't get to a nutraMetrix training or a motive training or whatever, TLS, you can learn so much from your front end website, TLS Slim, motivescosmetics.com, nutraMetrix, isotonics. But there's so much information too in our Unfranchised available to you. Become a student of this business. And I'm telling you, when you sound poised and professional about a product that we don't even have in our hand yet, people are going to trust what you're saying because you have the education to back it up.
Perfect. Yeah. So, it doesn't take that much time. Yes.
No.
Easy. Amen. I mean, it doesn't. It's like, really minimum 15 minutes a day.
Exactly.
Read about the product, read about something. And ask them questions. That's what these groups are for. Right? Yeah. Dina, it's okay. You're going to be able to rewatch this again so you can retain it and take notes. This is gold. So I know we both have to get our kids. So we got to get down to the nitty gritty. What were the bundle offers? How did you get people to purchase? So 10 weeks is 3 boxes, correct?
Yes.
Okay. How did you get people to do that?
So I have a VIP group for my motives business. But I'm going to tell you that VIP group went from 500 to 1,200 last year with thermochrome, because I cross-platforming products here. And I literally talk about maybe 10 to 15 products always in those groups across platform. And if you're giving people too many products to choose from, it's like flipping through that Tupperware catalog where you're at your friend's party and you're like, I don't know what to choose. So you don't choose anything. Whereas if it's like, these are what the specials are, it's easy for people to just say, this is what I want. This is what I want. So I hear people say all the time, you don't need to discount an in-demand product. And I get that, but I need them to believe in me in a product that I've not personally tried yet, but I'm backing 100%. I need to give them some sort of incentive to do that. So what I did was I offered to place order for my client. So when I was speaking about it on my personal timeline, not my VIP group, I was not releasing price. If you'd like more information, if you want to be in my VIP group and follow along with our progress, ask to be added to the group, which I did. So I wasn't releasing price publicly because I don't think that undercuts a lot of other UFOs that maybe don't have the ability to discount as deeply, or, whatever. I get free shipping, SAMM Master. So anyways, once they're in my VIP group is where I'm talking and I'm offering the sales to them. So I offered it at $35 per box on the first launch. So that first launch, everybody that purchased from me got it for $35. This second launch, it's $39.95. I will go ahead and pay your shipping. So it's full price. I'm going to go ahead and eat the shipping this time, but it's an in-demand product now. I can bump that price up. It calls for that. So I saw a lot of people do the first round, which I loved, and I didn't think about this, so I'm going to reiterate this in case somebody missed it. 1 box, full price. 2 boxes, 5% discount. 3 boxes, whatever that discount looks like for you. Incentivize people to get those multiple boxes, but to be honest, you don't have to do it a lot because this product is so in demand. People will pay whatever it costs, especially with the success we've seen in the short period of time, and the trials don't lie. 52 people out of 60 followed the full 10 weeks and lost an average of 28 pounds. That's bananas, That is all we have to be talking about with people here. And they will, like I said, buy ice from an Eskimo.
And then say things like I don't say bananas. I say that's knuckin' futz. That's my expression. My mom taught me that. I don't swear, but that's what we say. So when we find something that's so like don't say bananas because Carrie says bananas if you don't say bananas, but and don't say knuckin' futz if you don't say that anyways. I do all the time, and so you have to find something that makes it so it's your own, and then they know you're speaking from the heart. Then
they'll read your authenticity.
Right. And you don't have to speak the studies perfectly. You just have to get a couple bullet points. All you need to say is that, what you just said, out of 60 people, 52, memorize one sentence. That's, everyone always says, I wish I could say the studies like Dr. D, or I wish, Sarah, I could talk like you. Figure out one word you can say that you can say well. And it's nuts because you didn't even have this product to hold up. This was so different than your makeup tutorials. And what was interesting, because I was going to ask you about customer share. Yeah, now you can hold it up.
Product placement.
An empty box to be like, I drank all mine. I'll order yours before I put in my order even. But so I was going to ask you about customer share, but I think it's really interesting that you're saying that you have this VIP group and you didn't do much with customer share. You kept it simple. So you're basically saying all your thermochrome, this is now the additional customer share, and it's months later. So you didn't go from, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after, introducing, another product. It was a couple months. You kind of primed the pump with these folks.
Yes, exactly. And I did something different this time around, which I want to share with you quickly because it's been wildly successful. Sorry, I live by a train. I don't know if you can hear that.
I thought that was like that wildly successful thing.
So I told those people that purchased TrimTea, and not until they purchase, they're not going to get into this exclusive group, but I created another Facebook group. And now I don't want anybody going, we're in so many Facebook groups, but it's like fish in a barrel, you guys. You have these people's captivated attention in these small groups like this. Yeah. So what I did immediately was I made a video, like an intro video, thanked everybody for being in this group, let them know I am going to be posting in this group multiple times a day because I want us to remember to take our TrimTea. Right. So post a selfie with you and your tea every day. And those selfies started coming in like clockwork. And it was like you would see people when I wasn't even in the group helping other people. They've created friendships in there. And now I've encouraged everybody to take these selfies. And I'm like, your mug is the cutest mug ever. Oh my gosh, all these adorable cups. Why don't we do a mug exchange with these people in the group? So we are all pumped. So now everybody's trying to find their cutest mug or cup in the cabinet, and they're taking their selfies with, and they're saying, down 6 pounds in a week. I've, already lost a pant size in a week. This is crazy. Oh my God, your mug is so cute. So now we've built friendships and relationships in there where my clients are actually stepping in and helping me when I'm not in there. So I literally have a funnel full of potential distributors because they're seeing how easy this one single product is. And I even said to my team, this one single product makes people millionaires. And I'm not exaggerating. A company can launch an entire company on a product like this. And I hope that our distributors comprehend that with TrimTea and how important it is to keep that relationship with your clients going. Getting them involved in the process, because I retail to recruit always. So many people are like, show the plan, show the plan. I retail products to recruit my next business partner because I need to see that, one, they are loving and are passionate about the products. They can speak about it to other people. They bring referrals to me, and I just present that to them, and it becomes a no-brainer for them to partner.
I always say your vibe attracts your tribe. Yes. And so that's what you're doing. And you're doing what you love, and you're making it fun. Like, don't make it not fun. Like, yes. When it's too business-like, people are like, oh, I already have a job. I already have a husband. I already have kids. I already have chores. Like, I don't need another thing like that. Mm-hmm. But when selfies and mugs and girlfriends, and I don't know if we've spiked our TrimTea yet, but that's probably what I'm going to do when I get my hands on a box.
Absolutely. I highly recommend that. Highly recommend.
So it's make it a good time, and then you're going to have a loyal following. That's what it's finding. I think people get frustrated because they do one Facebook post or one Facebook Live, and they're not in it for the long haul, the long game. And you are, Carrie. And that is so huge. This did not happen for you overnight. It wasn't one post, but then look at, you got a whole team of people. So, so what? You probably sold more than other people just because of the brand you've been building. But I bet you got customers to get their first 10 customers when they were struggling before.
Exactly. Yes. And just watching, again, Jewel as an example, having sold over 120 boxes of TrimTea, and this is not even her major, it's outside of her comfort zone, but she's stayed consistent since that first video. She's constantly, I always say, having the plan in play. You always have to have this business in play. You can't, like you said, put one post up and think that that is going to make or break your business. It's the consistency, and that's why I said I only talk about maybe a total of 10 or 15 products out of our entire catalog of products, because I want to see I want my customers to see consistency. If I'm throwing tons of products at them at all times, they're confused and overwhelmed. But if they see those same products mentioned over and over again, used over and over again, they become familiar with them without even realizing they're familiar with them. And then they want to know what else is there? What's next? And then that leads them to the catalog of products that we have. So keep that in mind. I'd see people all over the place posting pictures of Snap, and then they're posting, 17 motives things and all this TLS and isotonics, and people are overwhelmed They don't know what you're doing. They think you're in multiple things. They can't see the big picture because it's too big. You have to kind of narrow the focus down a little bit for them. And I'm telling you, that will explode your business. So if it's TrimTea for now, you guys, that is what you focus on. Even though it's not available yet, it's coming. Use the momentum and anticipation that we have. Talk about, we're coming into the biggest eating time of the year, which I did. And that was a huge thing. People were thinking Thanksgiving, I've got to lose some weight before Thanksgiving so I can eat on Thanksgiving and not feel guilty. So it's going to get us to that perfect mark at just about mid-December now, on that 10 weeks once we get it, or the end of December, beginning of January, I should say, which is when everybody wants to start losing weight, you guys. So think about that. Think a couple months in advance what this is going to look like for your business. January or November 3rd when it comes back, hopefully sooner. And then again at the beginning of the year when everybody's like, all right, I just put on 20 pounds for the holiday, let's do this. They're going to be coming out of the woodwork for this product. And it's so easy. Iced, it's the best iced. Who hasn't had iced? It's so good. So good. And I just love it.
So Jamie's asking, how can we ensure the product for our clients before it's sold out? No, we can't pre-order. There's nothing we can do. You just got to get on franchise at that time, right? Or can you place a pre-order, Carrie?
You cannot. Let me show you something. I'm reaching into my drawer here. So this is what I did. Whenever anybody said to me, Carrie, I want to pre-order, I just wrote them down, in this list of people. And so when they told me that, I made sure they were registered as a preferred customer. If I didn't have their email, they weren't registered as a preferred customer, I personally reached out to them. Hey, girlfriend, I'm getting ready to send you an invoice, or boyfriend, whatever. I don't call him boyfriend, but you know what I mean. I'm getting ready to send you an invoice for your TrimTea. What's your email address? And I'll get you set up. They send me their email address. I send them their invoice. They pay me. I go ahead and create that preferred customer account immediately for them. And I say, all right, I've got you down. As soon as it launches, I'm going to go ahead and place that order for you. And I am doing the work for them because people have the best intentions. And even if they say, ooh, I'm going to order, life gets in the way and they forget. It's not that they're not friends with you and they don't want to support your business. Get that negative mindset out. Life happens. I don't know how many times I've sat down at the computer to get on Jet or Box and order something, and something happens and I walk away and I'm like, why don't we have any toilet paper? Oh my gosh, because I totally forgot to order. Life happens. It happens. So take the extra steps and do the work for them. So something that worked for me was I wrote their name down. I wrote their email address. I made sure they were registered as a preferred customer. If they were a new customer to me, I put a little star next to their name. And then I made a legend up here. I put pink when I sent their invoice. I put yellow when they actually paid. And when I placed their order for them, I actually marked it in blue. So I was at a glance, and you can do this on your computer if you are into spreadsheets. I'm not. I have binders and notes all over because I like to actually write. But this is what works for me. And I can quickly go back through and go, okay, all these people were ordered. They've got their product. And then everybody who missed out because, it went too quickly, we couldn't get all their orders in. Those will be the very first people that I send product to as soon as it's available again. And then everybody else that has asked since then will go in next. So it helps keep you, me, I should say, very organized in the process. But you guys, I've done this with Thermochrome. Even though it wasn't a new product to the company, it was a new product to me, and it was a new product to my clients. They didn't know that it wasn't a brand new. And I did the same thing for Thermochrome. And I went from executive coordinator to senior master coordinator. So I skipped right over master coordinator from Thermochrome. And then a couple months later, I did it with FiberLush. And I went from senior master to professional with FiberLush. So when this came out, I said I was hitting supervising, but we had to put the brakes on a little bit because we ran out so quickly, but that's going to happen. And we're seeing executive coordinators pop up in the team, quickly with product launches like this. So I encourage you to get excited about one single product and put a game plan together with your team to do a launch like this, because it really does launch your business into places you never dreamed possible.
Inspiring. I'm doing it.
Awesome. Good.
So thank you so much. I'm going to keep, because Carrie she, for whatever reason, is too busy, hasn't come yet to NC training. I don't even know if she needs us, guys. Like,
no, I do. It's on my goal statement. It's on my goal statement.
I know. We're so lucky that she came here and gave her time to a division she's not even a part of. But so I'm going to keep her in the group for the next day or two. If you have any questions, you can tag Carrie. She generously said that she would, stop back in here, answer any questions for us for, I'll leave this up for like 24 hours. Well, I'll leave the video up, but I'll leave Carrie in the group for the next 24 hours. So then she can get back to selling TrimTea and with her VIPs. But Carrie, you gave me a lot of really good ideas, things to think about. I know, that you're really experienced with doing this and making it so personal in such an impersonal world. And you can connect people. And I mean, I've seen personally, I have closer friends on the internet than I do in real life. And from doing things like this, being live, people they can see you in your house, what you're doing, and they have that know, like, and trust factor. So
agreed.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Everyone have a great day. Go sell some TrimTea.
Yes, that's right. See you guys.